What's up, everybody? My name is Juwan Rohan, and this is the Misguided Podcast, where we intend to guide you to a better future. Listen, today's quick guide is about how to become a notary and do it quickly. Okay, maybe not quickly because it takes a while. But anyways, I'm going to explain the process today and the startup costs. So let's begin. Okay, first thing, you're going to need to study and study and study for the exam that you have to take. And what I mean by studying is that they require, at least in California, they require some training. I think it's about 6 hours of training in California. Other places are like 3 hours or no training. So obviously California, yeah, boo-hoo. But anyways, you have to do this training for 6 hours and you have to receive the proof of completion. And once you do that, you're able to fill out the application for the notary. So boom, fill it out. Then you could go on the notary website and look to see if they have test dates available and then schedule your test date. And then while you're waiting for the test date, obviously study more. So what you'll need for the test when you go and take your exam, and this can vary by state, but I don't think it does, is you'll need the $40 for the exam. You'll need a 2x2 passport photo. You'll also need your license, your proof of completion of the training, the 6 hours, 3 hours, wherever you're from. And you also need your completed and signed application. Once you have that, they'll welcome you in and you'll be seated with other people. I took it during the pandemic, so we were all spaced out and stuff. But yeah, you'll get in there, you'll take the test, and hopefully you pass. And if you fail, then they'll send you a letter, or you can log in onto the thing and they'll tell you what percentage you got and that you failed, and that you can reschedule, and then boom, you do that. And if you pass, then you just have to wait until you get your commission packet. That's it. So exciting, right? But also, you have to wait 15 days. And for me, it took longer because it was in the pandemic. So it actually took like 2 months or a month and a half to actually find out the results. So after I left the exam, I ended up taking it on my birthday. It took until maybe March. My birthday is January 30th. It took until March until I actually found out if I passed or not. So when you do pass, it takes about 6 to 10 weeks to actually receive your commission packet. And again, took way longer for me because it was during the pandemic. So you just have to wait for that big packet. You'll get a packet with like you're saying that you passed, right? And then like your stamp, pretty much, like they stamp a thing that looks all nice for you to get your materials. I forgot what those are called. And then you get like 2 other letters, and it's all stuff you have to take to different places pretty much. During this time, you could kind of order the stuff for the business a little bit, but you can't order much. So what I mean is, like, if you're doing mobile fingerprinting as well on top of the notary, you can order those supplies easily. But the things you cannot order without that commission packet is your stamp and your bond. But everything else you could pretty much order. Your bag if you need one, your notebook, you can order your journal from Amazon. Once you receive that package, it's going to come with different letters to take to different places. So one is you're going to have like 2 forms that you need to send off to order your bond and your stamp. And then the other one is the forms that you're going to need to, I think it's actually the 2 forms to take to file your oath and bond. And that day you get your commission packet, it'll say like the day that they pretty much made you official, right? And look at that date, because from that date you have 30 days to go file your oath and bond. And filing your oath and bond is super simple. You go down to your county clerk, your county clerk, and you just say, hey, I'm here to file. They know the process. You pay, I think mine was $15. So right there, that's already $40, $15, and boom, you are official. All right, you official. Once you file the bond, you're all good to go. You can start, well, you got to wait for your supplies to come in. But once you get your supplies, you're good to start stamping everywhere. Don't stamp everywhere, okay? That is not notary advice, okay? Yes. Okay, let's talk about startup costs. Startup costs is super simple. This is one of the cheapest businesses you can get started with, okay? So I talked about the $40 exam fee, right? I talked about the $15 filing your oath and bond, right? Supplies. The most expensive supply you're probably going to order, and this can be different, but is your stamp. So for me, my stamp was $40 because I wanted the nice one and all that, etc., right? The journal, $18, and a bag, you can get one for less than $20, and just stuff like that is super simple. You need the inks for the right thumbprint for some of the documents you may have to notarize. super simple. I got like 3 for like $10, maybe $9. So those are kind of some quick estimates. I don't have everything written down, but another thing you want to keep in mind is setting up your business, right? So whether that's if you need another phone number, I use Google Voice. It's free, right? Starting your business on Google Businesses, right? Getting that name into Google Business and having those reviews and having people call you when they type in mobile notary near me. You're the first one to pop up. Well, how do you get you to pop up, right? You have to like pay for the ads, Google ads and stuff. And so you can just run ads for like $5 a day and people are going to see your ad at the very top, $5 a day. So you do the math right there. Simple, easy startup. Also Yelp. Yelp right now was having a promo. You know, if you type into Yelp and you're looking for a business and at the top it's like the sponsored ones, you can pay for those spots, right? Well, right now Yelp is having like a $350 like credit. So once you just, sign up and stuff for Yelp Business, they'll give you a $350 credit for free, no strings attached. And they pretty much put you at the top of the list. And I've been looking at my impressions, and there's a lot of people looking for mobile notaries in my area. I got 2 calls in the last 2 days. One from a bank asking if I can notarize loan documents, and second one was from someone literally in my neighborhood. So it's me going down the street to make a lot of money. So anyways, you're gonna make the money back. It's super simple and cheap to get started, and I suggest you start your notary business. Well, you heard it here. This is the Misguided Podcast, where we intend to guide you to a better future. Again, my name is Juwan, and this is the quick guide on how to start a notary business.